Oh shit. Krillin is about that life. He said niggas can kill me, but they coming with me. Took out 3 motherfuckers before he went. Was it 3? It was something like that. It was enough of them. What was it, 2? Anyway, more people got out because of him than no, it was 3. Yeah, 3. 2 of them was combination. One of them was on his own. He did solo did. Yeah, but he wasn't going out without a fight. Now anyway, when we first started off, the first half, not the first half, like the first third of the episode was just people reacting to the universe getting destroyed or erased or whatever. Boring as fuck. The pacing was fucked up for the first third. I can't lie, that kind of hindered the episode a little bit for me because I'm just watching people just do this. That's what the first third of the episode was. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of that shit after a minute. So yeah, they fucked the pacing up, stretched it a little bit too much. But after that, we get into Vegeta versus what's that dude named Winnie the Pooh. That dude is Winnie the Pooh. Let's keep it real. The red shirt and everything, same color, a bear, same type of hands almost. That's Winnie the Pooh from the Hundred Acre Woods. Now anyway, he fought against him. You can't put no damage on this dude. So anyway, he figured out a way. It seemed cheesy. It was kind of funny. But he wrapped his hands up. Like the dude was stretchy. He was able to tie his hands up. That way he can get a handle on the guy and be able to throw him off the ledge. To be honest, I thought it was a little bit too cheesy for the fight. Like with the simple fact that he just, it was so comedic how he did it. They didn't show it. It didn't seem like a serious fight while he was wrapping his hand up. All you see was bloop, and his hands was wrapped up. So they were trying to be funny, which I think would have been funny if they would. I think they could have done it in a better way where it would have seemed like they're actually fighting and it's not just magic just for a gag. But I get it, and it does make sense that he did what he did. But like I said, I think they could have done that better where it would seem like they were still fighting. It wasn't just some type of gag or whatever. Because it would have still been funny the other way. If he would have just like, let's say, started running around the guy grabbed his hand, and let's say the guy reached behind because he's not fast enough, and he's able to grab his hand and grab the other hand, and he's holding them, and they tie the shit up. Then it would have seemed like they just actually fighting. It wouldn't have came across so corny to me. But anyway, he was able to pick him up, get him to the edge, and that's when he found out all his friends are dead. Cause little Uzi Vert came out. No, I'm joking. That mechanical guy, what's his name? Quan Mega or whatever his name. Machine Mecha or whatever the dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That thing came out. And it's hard to put damage on either one of those motherfuckers. Now they said that this was kind of funny. They said we found out how to solve its weakness. It got thin skin. It can't take insults. Winnie the Pooh just put his hands over his ears so he couldn't hear. So basically, Vegeta's got to figure out a way to beat both of these motherfuckers. That's going to be a job. And this thing is actually using that lava breath. I don't even know if that should be legal because that shit touch somebody. Well, if it touch somebody, if it touch an arm or something like that, it's taking it. That thing could kill. So I don't. I mean, what you call them? Krillin's destructo disc can kill. So I guess you can use weapons that could kill as long as you don't kill. But anyway, it's going to be hard for Vegeta to try. But he's probably going to have to go Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, because I think he did that with when he just fought against one of them, the mechanical one. Then he had to go Super Saiyan Blue and break through that glass and all that force field and all that. So that's a fight. Unless they reveal Vegeta's gotten a lot stronger since then, but they should have gotten stronger. Anyway, we cut after that. We don't finish that fight. Android 18 and 17 are talking. 17 is like, yo, we got infinite energy. Man, let's get at these niggas, man. So 17 said, yeah, let's get at these niggas. That's the exact words. He said, yeah, Let's get at these niggas. So anyway, they start going at it. 17 gets to drop on one guy. Thought she finished him off. He was playing dead, almost wiped her out. Krillin came in for the rescue. I like that. He used the energy beam in order to push himself back on the ledge, so we know that all his friends aren't dead, or we know that you're not going to necessarily just fall off to to your doom, even if you fall off. If you use like an energy beam or something like that, you might be able to shoot yourself up or something like that. It's probably a limit to it, but you could do that. You're not necessarily done. It's not an automatic ring out if you're not on that ring. Anyway, saved her, and we get the best part of the episode. Krillin, Android 17 fighting together as a team. They were coordinated. Krillin says, let's use that technique we worked on, and they basically played volleyball. They got the guy in between, and the way they set him up was they kept sending this energy ball back and forth between each other, and they kept him in the middle, kept him from moving. But the thing kept getting bigger. Every time they hit it back and forth, they would make it get bigger. So eventually he couldn't dodge it. Great. That was awesome. Good strategy, good technique. I liked the concept. It was great. Then they fought against a guy who couldn't couldn't see. Solar flare times 100 didn't work because the dude couldn't see at all. If he could see, then it would have went through his eyelids and would have blinded him. But he can't see at all, so it didn't work at all on him. So Krillin found out another way to beat him. But when Krillin was fighting the dude, he was actually fighting on pretty good grounds with the guy. The guy wasn't doing but so much. Krillin would have fought him for a minute before Krillin would have been taken out. But the dude's got a very strong sense of smell. He threw his shoe over the top of the guy's snout. It was a wrap. Remember, it doesn't necessarily mean that Krillin's feet smelled that bad, but the guy's smell is that good that it had to, even if it smelled a little bit bad, it would smell worse to that guy. So it kind of startled him, and Krillin was able to use a Kamehameha and got him up off that ring. Back with the after that, Krillin is celebrating. Beerus is cheering him on. He's like, "Yo, our couple is doing the goddamn thing." Frost comes from the back, hits him from the back to get a ring out. Do it in front of his face, not behind his back. Not playing. Nobody's playing fair, basically. And now it looks like 17's got to get revenge for Krillin. There was a scene where Krillin had used Destructo Disc, but turned him into 3, shot it at the bird dude, clipped his wing, and that's when what you call him? Master Roshi hit him with a Kamehameha, got him up out of there. But that was pretty much it. Krillin is the first one to be eliminated. I wish that wasn't the case. Krillin's my favorite character. I'm not going to front. I wish they would give him more screen time, more development. I wish he'd get stronger. He doesn't have to be as strong as Goku, but damn, come on, let's do something with him. He's an underdog, but people keep cracking on Krillin. Krillin is one of the strongest characters there is. If you look at it, he's fighting on par with a lot of these people in the tournament, and these people are the strongest from every universe. So that means Krillin is one of the strongest out of all the universes. But you got to remember, the gaps between levels are big. So the people at the top, like Jiren, Goku, and whatnot, they are way stronger than people at the bottom, but they all still the strongest. They're still within that strongest realm. But yeah, I wish that Krillin wasn't eliminated first. Why? Because people would expect that. I think it would have been less expected if somebody else got eliminated first. Let's say like Piccolo, although I still wouldn't want Piccolo eliminated. But if I had to choose between one, it'd probably be TN. I ain't gonna front, but I don't think that it's a bad thing that they eliminated Krillin. I just think it was what a lot of people saw anyway. But I don't think Krillin get the credit he deserved, man. With Dragon Ball, it's a lot of characters that's not being developed like Vegeta and Goku are. You know what I mean? Krillin's one of them. Krillin needs his just due. Roshi doesn't really need his just due because he usually sits on the side. He became irrelevant, but he's the OG, so it's no big deal. It's no big deal for him to sit off to the side. He's the OG. He's been through it. We've already seen him. You know what I mean? We don't need him. We didn't even need him in the tournament, to be honest. We could have had somebody else, but they buffed him and whatnot. But I'm just saying, like, he's the OG. We don't need him to be constantly developed. Come on now, the guy's like 10,000, 10,000 years old or something like that. So I would have wanted to see Krillin developed, Tien developed as well. Tien is a good character that they could utilize more. Um, Definitely Gohan. It would seem weird, but if they did it one time, they should be able to do it again. But definitely Gohan needs to be developed. So yeah, I just think they need to develop people more. But this episode, like I said, the first third was corny, but the last part was good. We see Frost ain't playing by the rules. We see Krillin got some shine. You know what I mean? We seen his strategies. His strategies are good. His coordination with 17 was good. You know what I mean? And it was good seeing the couples fight together. I really thought that was good. I really did. But like I said, the first part was just corny. Other than that, great episode. I would give it a 4. A 4. A 4. Could have been better. The first part was slow, but other than that, it was good. I like the whole teamwork thing. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.